Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2561 of What You Up To Now. Here is the spot where I video log, I guess it's called a vlog, and talk about lessons learned, what I'm working on, what's working, what's not working, the good, the bad, the ugly. Originally, as I came online from the offline, brick and mortar real world of business and corporate America. And I was looking for a change. And so I thought, okay, I've always been curious about the internet. I'm going to figure this thing out. So I hopped on. And this is just where I share what's working, what's not working, what I'm doing, what I'm working on. Sometimes why. If you want to know why, just ask. I don't always share that. Try to sometimes, but not always. So today we're switching gears as part of the Be a Better You annual challenge. And we're diving into, for the next 9 months, one of the 9 areas of the life framework that I share. I share a 9-part life framework. It doesn't have a name. I call it a life framework. That I learned 7 of those from Tony Robbins and Jim Rohn back in the 1980s. And I used that framework personally and taught it to other people that I coached and helped and mentored for decades until the pandemic hit in 2020. And in 2020 and 2021, I sought out, and since everything was crazy and frozen, I wanted to make sure that I kept moving forward. I sought out a new coach, and I had a new coach in a coaching group for that time period. And as part of that, I added 2 what I consider core skills, meaning central to, because they impact everything else, to my life framework. I added confidence and communication. And so for the last couple of years, I've added them to my lifelong legacy goals, my goal setting processes, all of the things that I do for myself. And like, well, if I'm doing that, why would I not teach that to other people? So this year we're doing something different. We're starting with confidence as our first deep dive area. Usually I do emotional because it's February, happens to be February. And you got Valentine's Day and everything in there. But I decided this year I'm going to blow it all up. Why? Because sometimes we need to get uncomfortable to get comfortable with things and to see things from a different perspective. So instead of, doing emotional this month, like I have for the last couple of years, because it ended up being, I don't know what I did last year. I think the year before that I did emotional. Last year, I don't remember what I did. It's in my book. I looked at them all and I'm like, okay, I'm going to mix it up this year. Why? Because we need to step out of our comfort zone and show courage and some of the other elements of confidence in order to move confidently forward through our life, which for me, that's part of making me a better version of myself, being a better you, because I do the challenge right along with everybody. So we talked about the 5 elements of confidence and what confidence means to you. How do you define confidence? How do you feel more confident? Those are the things we want to think about and jot down in our journal today and write about them and think about them and maybe share one thing in the comments below so we can learn from one another. But to me, it's having the courage to do something different. It's being resilient, knowing that no matter what comes up, I'm going to be able to figure it out and handle it. Might not be perfectly, but I'll get through it. And then I'll look at the lessons learned and have that experience going forward in my life, which will just increase my confidence. Being self-aware, knowing what I'm good at, know what I like and don't like, and I'm not good at. Being aware of how we interact with the world increases our confidence as well. Knowing that I'm not going to put myself in situations where I am not a good fit or where I don't feel right about it. If it feels off to me these days, I just don't do it. Having courage to step out our comfort zone and then being prepared. I talked a lot about preparedness because, and authenticity. Show up as yourself because guess what? There's only one of you. Nobody can be a better you than you. So continually improve yourself. It's why I love personal development. I know that I've got a long way to go and that personal development is a lifelong journey, but every time I learn something new or do something better or stretch my comfort zone or show up as who I really am, that positively reinforces my identity and my self-confidence and my belief that no matter what happens, I will figure it out. For every day this month, I decided I'm going to share a confidence building tool. And so today's tool is the 5-second rule from Mel Robbins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move, do something. I love it because it reminds me of never leave the scene of a decision without taking some action. And in order to get over the resistance or the mind chatter or the things that try to talk us out of doing the thing that we say we're going to do, we just do it. We count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I always say blast off in my head. And then I just move and take action and do what it is that I need to do. 5-second rule. Mel Robbins has a whole book on it. You can read it. You can Google it. You can find out more about it if you've never heard of it. it's something I've used for quite a while, since she wrote the book, I guess, and since she started sharing it. I am a Mel Robbins fan. I like her. I think she's wonderful. And, you know, like everybody else, we don't agree with everything they do say, but we agree with enough of it that we can say, I like her. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, welcome to February 2025. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.